Hello, one and all, and welcome to a special video. This is going to be my predictions and preview videos for this Sunday's Survivor Series pay-per-view. And we're also going to take a look at the match card predictions video that I made roughly a month ago and see how that held up to the actual card that we're getting this coming Sunday. So let's get started with that. Overall, for my predictions for the match card, it was a little tough at the time because we all didn't know that Seth Rollins would fall to his knee injury and be out 6 to 9 months. So we had no idea that there was going to be a tournament to crown a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So taking that into account, I didn't do so well with this month's card predictions video. However, let's take a look at what I predicted. I predicted a traditional 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match between members of Team Undertaker, which I predicted would have been made up of Taker, Kane, Sting, and Lesnar, versus the entire Wyatt family of Bray, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, and Eric Rowan. Now, as we all know, instead of getting a traditional Survivor Series elimination match, we are only getting a standard tag team match between the Brothers of Destruction and the two members of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. I did correctly predict that Paige would take on Charlotte for the Divas Championship, and I also correctly predicted Dolph Ziggler taking on Tyler Breeze. For the rest of my picks, I wasn't so successful. I predicted Alberto Del Rio versus Cesaro for the U.S. title, Kevin Owens versus Rusev for the IC title. As we all know, Owens is in the tournament, along with Del Rio, and Rusev is hurt. And I predicted the New Day would take on the Dudley Boys in a tables match, but the New Day don't even have a match scheduled for this Sunday, as of now. So, yeah. I only got 2 matches right on my card predictions video, but it's better than none. So with that out of the way, let's get into my predictions for this upcoming Sunday's Survivor Series pay-per-view. Now, on card, it could be a good show. I like some of the matches that they have announced here, and there's 1 or 2 that I'm disappointed about. So let's get things started. We have a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match. The thing I don't like about this is it was just announced randomly, no build-up to it at all. We have no idea who's going to participate in it. So I'm not even going to take a chance to predict this one because I have no idea who's going to be in this match. My guess would be probably the members of the New Day, Sheamus, and King Barrett. So that would be 5 for the bad guys versus Cesaro, the Usos, who else? Neville, and I don't know. Throw somebody in there, but yeah, don't know. I don't like that because I felt like the Undertaker and Kane versus the Wyatt should have been the traditional Survivor Series. Should have been a 4-on-4 elimination match instead of just a standard tag match. So, looking at the rest of the card, we have Dolph Ziggler taking on Tyler Breeze. Should be a good match. A match that I'm glad that they have announced will take place at Survivor Series. I was worried that it wasn't going to happen because Ziggler and Breeze were part of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament. However, it was announced on SmackDown yesterday that the match will be taking place. So I see these two guys. This could be the opener. Could be a very good match. But I'm picking Tyler Breeze to get the win over Dolph Ziggler, and it'll be a good match and a good way to establish Breeze on the main roster as a legitimate force. So I'm picking Breeze over Ziggler. Next, we have Charlotte defending her Divas Championship against Paige. As we all know, after the controversial actions from Paige, what she was scripted to say Monday night on Raw, a lot of people have been upset. Paige shouldn't have said those comments about Reed Flair, and hearing after the fact that Ric Flair and his wife didn't even know that that's what Paige was going to say for the promo. They didn't get their consent, and they were caught off guard. I feel like it probably wasn't the right thing to do. If you would have presented them, told them, Rick and his wife, that we're going to make these comments about Reed Flair and his death, and if they would have okayed it, then the segment, while in poor taste, at least it got their permission. The fact that they didn't even ask for their permission, I think, is just offensive, and it's not the way that it should have been handled. So looking past that, I think these two can have a very good match. I'm picking Charlotte to retain her Divas Championship, and it'll be interesting to see where they go from here. So yeah. Then we have the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and the Undertaker, teaming up to face the two members of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, in just a traditional tag team match. Now, I'm disappointed because, like I said earlier, I wanted a traditional 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. It would have made sense. I felt like it was the right time. What a great way to celebrate the 25th anniversary of The Undertaker on this show. However, not as excited since it's just a standard tag match. I feel it still can be good, but it's hurt from not having that stipulation. I feel that the Wyatt family definitely need the win more. Having them go over two legendary figures in Kane and The Undertaker will be a great way to cement the status of the Wyatt family as truly the new faces of fear. And something that should have happened, least we not forget, at WrestleMania 31, when Bray Wyatt lost to The Undertaker, felt that was a mistake. He went at it alone. This time he has the entire Wyatt family with him, and I feel like giving Bray and the family the win would benefit them more in the long run and establish them as one of the top groups and stars, specifically Bray Wyatt, in the WWE. You want to build new stars? Have the Wyatt family go over on Kane and The Undertaker. Kane and The Undertaker are getting close to the end of their run, so therefore the Wyatt family needs to win more. That's who I'm picking to win this match. And then we move into our two tournament semifinal matches in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament. We have Roman Reigns taking on Alberto Del Rio. So let's throw it out there. How many of you think Alberto Del Rio stands a chance in hell of beating Roman Reigns? Me neither. This one's really obvious. I wish they had Kalisto beat Del Rio on Raw this past Monday. It would have shaken things up because, like I said in my previous video, the outcome of the tournament's matches have been kind of predictable, and therefore it makes this match more so predictable because there's a very, very low chance of Del Rio beating Reigns. I see Reigns, he's obviously going to be the one to make it to the finals. That's in the plans, so it's pretty obvious that Roman Reigns will be defeating Alberto Del Rio to advance to the finals. And then we have a match that I am looking very forward to. Looking forward to seeing this one for a long time. We have the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, squaring off with Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens in the second semifinal match in the tournament. I feel like these two could go out there and have a tremendous match. Might even be match of the night. I could definitely see that happening. This is a tougher one to pick because I feel like both guys would be viable options to go into the finals and face Reigns. As we all know, Kevin Owens would be a good choice because remember, during that Fatal 4-Way match on Raw several weeks ago, the crowd popped really big when it came down to Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. And I feel like that would be a good dynamic. I feel like they could have a really good match together. And it would also be shocking to see how the outcome of that match would play into who would be the Authority's new Golden Boy. However, I feel like the route that we are headed on is going to be Dean Ambrose defeating Kevin Owens and facing his best friend Roman Reigns in the finals. So that's my pick. I'm picking Ambrose to go over KO, Kevin Owens. And then in the finals, it'll be Roman Reigns, I'm predicting, versus Dean Ambrose. And in this match, this is my big prediction here. I'm predicting that a heel turn will occur. And I am predicting that Roman Reigns will stab his best friend, Dean Ambrose, in the back, sell out to the Authority, and become the man, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I feel like he could use the heel turn much more to his advantage, because if they turn Ambrose heel, I'm just going to like him more, because he just has the crowd so much more behind him. He's more of a realistic underdog that would fit that role better going up against a heel Roman Reigns. Somebody that he was good friends with, turned on him, sold his soul for fame and glory. I just feel like the story would work so much better, and I would culminate it at WrestleMania 32 and have Ambrose go over Roman Reigns and win his first WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But looking short term, that's my predictions. Roman Reigns as your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion and the Authority's chosen one. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments section what your predictions are for Survivor Series. Let me know if you're looking forward to the show, and do you think it has potential to be a good show? I welcome all comments down below, and I will try to respond to everyone. Thank you all for watching this video. Please click that like and subscribe button to see more content coming to the channel. Be on the lookout for live reaction videos from the Survivor Series this upcoming Sunday that I will be recording. Stay tuned for my Survivor Series review and my Raw review on Monday. With that, I am out. Everyone have a great, safe weekend, and peace.